everybody, and welcome back to my channel. So today I have a little extra bonus video for you guys. If you enjoy this video, don't forget to subscribe and turn on notifications. I would really appreciate that. Also, leave a comment down below. I love hearing from you guys. Honestly, my favorite thing recently to do has been respond to comments, so leave a comment if you feel so obliged. I went to Trader Joe's this afternoon and I put a sticker on my Instagram story asking if I should do a haul, and obviously you guys said yes, because who doesn't like a Trader Joe's haul? So I was gonna do it on my story, then I actually got a few more things than I was expecting to, and sorry for the lighting, it's really windy and there's a lot of clouds going by. But anyway, so then I was like, okay, well, I'll film it on my IGTV, and it ended up being 15 minutes. I was like, okay, well, might as well just make it an actual video. So here we are. As the title says, I also went to Aldi. My family loves Aldi. We've been shopping there for honestly as long as I can remember. My mom loves Aldi. That's the only place that she'll shop. But I wanted to go to Trader Joe's just because they have a lot of really good pre-made things. I always struggle to eat enough when I'm really busy, especially when I'm taking my Adderall. If you guys take a stimulant, you know, it really suppresses your appetite, and it's really annoying because I feel like I never have the type of food that I want to eat in my house. Obviously, it's not like we don't have food in our house or anything. I just wanted to get some stuff that I prefer. And I haven't gone grocery shopping on my own in months since I've been living at home, and I honestly think it's kind of fun. As far as value for Trader Joe's versus Aldi, obviously Aldi is way better value for some things. I can't say that for everything. I have the receipts from each place here. My total was $113.07, and I purchased 36 items, which comes out to an average of $2.98 per item, so not that bad. And then Trader Joe's was $130.39, and I purchased 32 items, which came out to an average of $4.07 per item. About $1 on average more, but obviously for things like groceries, that really adds up. There were a few of the same items that I got from both places that I kind of want to do a price comparison just to kind of compare, see the difference. So I got kombucha from both places, and they're different brands, but it was $2.99 at Trader Joe's, and then it was $2.95 at Aldi. So for some things there's not a clear advantage to Aldi, and I will say Aldi is probably a lot better value if you don't buy as many name brand things as I did today. If you just stuck to their brand, I'm sure it would be a much bigger difference, but I did get a good amount of name brand things from there. I got cauliflower crust pizza from both places. It was $7 at Aldi, and it was $5 from Trader Joe's, but the one from Aldi was also bigger. I guess it's also important to note that I didn't really buy hardly any produce or meat and stuff, because we already have that in our fridge. I was mainly buying more things that I can kind of eat on the go. So the numbers might be different if you're doing actual all of your shopping there. Overall, I always think of Trader Joe's as being way more expensive until I actually do the numbers, and it's not that bad. I mean, it's definitely a more expensive grocery store, as you all know. I have gone ahead and organized the bags by my favorites first. So I'm gonna go ahead and start off with Trader Joe's. And in here I have some of my Trader Joe's favorites. I guess I'm just gonna set the bag right here. So first thing in the bag is this popcorn. This is the popcorn in a pickle. This is one of my favorites because it's very lightly flavored, so it's not overwhelming. And you guys know, especially if you watched my chip haul a while back, that I love anything pickle flavored. So these are always a go-to kind of lightweight snack. And I'm just gonna throw stuff around, by the way. Next, I got these French macaroons. These are the vanilla and chocolate ones. My family loves these. These are honestly just as good as the ones that I've had at Louderay. And sure, somebody's gonna say no, they're not. Louderay is gourmet, but I can't really tell the difference. So I got 2 things of ravioli, and again, sorry that the light is reflecting. I'm just sitting in front of my window. These are the creamy chicken and poblano ravioli, and then these are the roasted cauliflower and cheese. Both of these are so good, and they're so easy. You literally just boil water, but instead of doing regular just pasta or something, they already have like stuffing on the inside, so they have a lot more flavor. These are like my go-to meal when I'm just like studying, but I want to have something that like feels like real food. I got 2 things of the vegetable fried. Look at that arm. Oh my gosh, it looks like a spider. But yeah, I got 2 things of the vegetable fried rice. Honestly, if I could pick like one thing to get from Trader Joe's, it would probably be this. I always have at least 1 bag in the freezer. Even in my dorm room, like mini fridge, so like this practically filled it up. I always had it because it's just like the easiest thing, and it tastes like honestly a lot like restaurant fried rice. And I also got some lightly salted edamame. I always get edamame whenever I like go to sushi restaurants, and I don't know, this is just like really nice to have around. It's pretty tasty. It's definitely one of my favorites as well. If you have ever lived through middle school, or maybe that was just my school, I don't know, you have definitely heard of the speculoos cookie butter. Absolutely delicious. I really like the crunchy. I got some pork gyoza pot stickers. I feel like Trader Joe's is really good with their frozen stuff. I always get a ton of frozen stuff when I go there because it honestly tastes not like frozen food when you heat it up. Like, it tastes a lot like restaurant food. I mean, I guess part of that is that like a lot of restaurant food is just frozen and heated up, but like it doesn't taste like Marie Callender's or like Stouffer's or something. These are a go-to. I saw that they also have a chicken version. I haven't tried those. I feel like pork is like the traditional way that they're made. That's what I always see at restaurants, but I'd be interested in trying the chicken ones. So my last favorite / recommendation from Trader Joe's are the Thai lime and chili cashews. I pretty much live off of mixed nuts when I'm just like in online class or like editing videos and stuff, because they're so easy. Like, I can just have a bowl out all day and like they don't get cold or whatever. But I get sick of just like the like lightly salted, like no flavored ones or flavoring. So these are really good. They have like just the right amount of spice. Like, they're not that spicy, but like they kind of have just like a little bitty kick. So from here, it's just going to be like random stuff. So I'm going to go ahead and get into it. Starting with the miso, vegetables, and brown rice saute kit. I think this was like $3, so like not too bad, but because it's already pre-made, it is a bit more expensive, but I feel like it's almost worth it just in the convenience of it. Then, okay, this one actually really interested me. This is the cold brew coffee concentrate. I have been getting a ton of ads on Instagram for the brand Jot, which is like a really concentrated coffee thing. I think it's like you mix in like 2 tablespoons and it's like 2 cups of coffee, but this reminded me of that, so I kind of wanted to try it, especially since I don't drink hot coffee pretty much at all like everyone else in our generation. But usually the way that I make it at home is by like making a cup of coffee and then like putting it in the fridge, but this seems like a much more efficient way to do it. Then I got some Genova pesto. This is, I mean, literally just pesto, but I love pesto. I love putting it like in pasta, on toast, what have you. I just got some zucchini spirals. I guess they're just like zoodles. This is not a food item, but I always see this moisturizer when I go to Trader Joe's, and I actually just ran out of the moisturizer that I usually use, so I wanted to try this. It was only like $9, I think. I tested it out when I got in the car, and it's very, very lightweight and really refreshing. I don't know like how moisturizing it actually is, but I guess that's like part of it being really lightweight. Then I got some cauliflower jalapeno dip, a blend of cream cheese, ricotta cheese, and Parmesan cheese. I've never tried this, but I really like cauliflower things, so I hope this is good. I also got some butternut zigzags. They kind of remind me of the zoodles, but they're just kind of cool. I don't know if they're like supposed to be a pasta replacement or just like something that you eat alone. I got some chicken salad. It's super easy, just like put on some bread or whatnot, but I've never tried TJ's before. I also got some dark chocolate covered almonds. Whenever my mom goes to Aldi, I always request them. I didn't see them there today, but I also wasn't looking for them, so I can't compare the price. I mean, I'm sure they're about the same, if not cheaper, at Aldi. Then I got, oh no, it got squished, some multi-grain bread. So Anne gets this seed bread from Aldi, and it tastes good. I like it, but the slices are kind of small, and I feel like these are more of like a normal slice size. Plus, since I still have braces, the seeds like get caught in my braces, which is really annoying. But I hope that that multi-grain bread will kind of have like the same taste and texture without having all those seeds that'll get stuck everywhere. Okay, last thing in this bag are these pain au lait French chocolate chip milk rolls. I thought they were like pain au chocolat, or like whatever those chocolate croissants are, but they actually have like chocolate chips in them instead of being like a chocolate croissant. So I'm not so sure about these, but I mean, chocolate and bread you can't really go wrong with. Frosted, shredded, bite-sized wheats. I guess these are just like their version of Frosted Mini Wheats, which are my favorite cereal, is my favorite cereal. But yeah, I'm interested to see how these compare. I always get some kombucha pretty much like every grocery store I go to. This one is the Health Aid Tropical Punch flavor, which I've never seen, but Health Aid is one of my favorite kombucha brands. This is from the brand Brew Doctor, which honestly isn't really my favorite brand just because I feel like they're not as like flavorful as the other ones, but I really do like this flavor from them, which is the rosemary, mint, sage, and green tea. And I like their packaging too, it's kind of cute. Next are some Greek olive medley in brine. I love olives. These are, you know, you've seen Greek olives. I got some Brussels sprouts. I wasn't planning on going to Aldi initially, so I just saw that they happened to have them there. Nothing really special. I should have checked the price at the Brussels sprouts at Aldi, but I didn't. Oh well, look how big that one is. That one's huge. I got some animal crackers just because they're kind of like nice if I want like a cookie or something, but again, they're like not super duper sweet. And it's nice just to have like a huge like tub of them around. For a treat, I got a bottle of wine. I believe this is a red blend, but it is called Dearly Beloved, and I think this was like $6. I have never actually tried Trader Joe's like cheaper wines. I mean, I guess $6 for a bottle of wine isn't bad, but I've always heard about their wine. I haven't tried it yet, but this one seems interesting. And I really like the design on the bottle too. Okay, last but not least, from Trader Joe's, I got this non-dairy oat beverage, which I imagine just to be oat milk. I honestly don't really like the taste of almond milk or soy milk or like any of the milk alternatives. And I've never really had a problem with dairy, but I kind of want to, I don't know, I kind of want to give it a try. I do like oat milk, so I got this to mix in with that cold brew concentrate. Whew. Okay, moving on to Aldi. As you know, Aldi doesn't give you bags, and you currently can't use reusable ones. So I put my favorites in this basket, so I'm just going to go ahead and get started. First of which are these spinach and feta sausages. These are like really good. You can just cut them up, put them in the skillet, mix them with some like, I usually use like linguine, but they're like really easy and healthy. This isn't like the healthiest thing, and I guess that's one thing that is like a con of Aldi, is they don't have as many like really healthy foods. Like obviously they have fruits and vegetables and stuff, and they are getting better about more like niche things, but I mean, Trader Joe's, I guess, I don't know if it's a health food store, but like their food is definitely healthier, so it's easier to shop healthy there, I definitely say, than it is at Aldi. But I really like these. I have a lot of these at my apartment because you can like just pop them in the microwave and they're still pretty good. This is the yakisoba noodle. They also have like a pad thai and like a green curry one that I like, but I think the yakisoba, if I'm saying that right, is my favorite. Like I said, not the healthy things at Aldi. These are chocolate chip dunkers. They're essentially just like chocolate chip cookies, but they're kind of like a like biscotti shape, like they're little fingerlings. So when it comes to snacking, chips are definitely my weakness, and Aldi actually has a pretty good chip selection. These are the balsamic vinegar and rosemary kettle chips. They are really good. I'd actually never tried them until like a few weeks ago when my mom got them for me, because she knows that I love anything balsamic. I actually have tried Aldi's wine, their legendary $3 wine. I think this might be the one that I tried in the vlog, which I actually initially didn't like when I tried it, but it kind of grew on me. It doesn't have like all of the nuanced flavors that like a more expensive red wine might have, and like obviously I'm no wine connoisseur at all. I've been 21 for like, what, like half a year now. I mean, for $3, it's pretty good. My last favorite slash recommendation from Aldi are these Live G-free gluten-free pretzel sticks. One thing that Aldi does really well is like their gluten-free stuff. I never really realized how hard it was to buy gluten-free groceries until I brought Benjamin into my life, and I think it's really cool that they have like a whole gluten-free section now. So he really likes these, so whenever I go to Aldi, I'll usually get him a bag, but I actually like them better than like regular pretzels too. So I just put everything else from Aldi in a laundry basket. Hopefully that's not distracting because again, they don't have bags. But there's one thing that I forgot to show you from Trader Joe's, which is the gluten-free cauliflower crust pizza. Again, Ben introduced me to cauliflower pizza, and my favorite one is just literally like the Kroger brand one. I think it's like $6, and it's pretty decently sized. It's honestly like one of my favorite pizzas. Like, I will pick it over like getting delivery almost any day. I'm interested to see how Trader Joe's lives up to the hype. Anyway, back to Aldi. 2 things of chips. I got pancetta and Parmesan kettle chips, as well as aged cheddar and black pepper waffle kettle chips. So I normally wouldn't buy 2 pizzas, but I saw that at Aldi they also had a cauliflower crust pizza, and this one was more expensive. I think this one was like $6, but it also looks bigger. I'm definitely gonna have to do like a pizza comparison and see which one I like better, but like, I mean, look at that size difference. I just got some Flavor Blasted Goldfish. I like lived off of these throughout middle and high school, and I still love them. I always get really excited whenever I see like name brand stuff at Aldi because I'm like, oh, fancy. I feel like they're really good about like knowing what name brand things to carry. Like, they've got kombucha, Goldfish, they always have LaCroix, and we always like stock up. So these are like the other like noodle things that I was talking about. There's a pad thai and then a green curry, and I think they have other flavors, but like these are the ones that I like. I've never seen these before, but I decided to try them out. They're the Mama Chia Squeeze Wild Raspberry. I guess they're kind of like those like Go-Go Squeeze applesauce packets, but they have like chia seeds in them, but I don't know what the base is. Organic banana. Ugh, I'm allergic to bananas. Organic raspberry puree, apple juice, beet puree. I still might try them because I'm not like super allergic, but that's kind of a bummer. Bacon, because bacon is one of my guilty pleasures. It's like honestly one of my favorite foods, even though it's so unhealthy for you. And then I meant to get one, but I actually got 2 things of turkey bacon, which I like just as much as bacon. I don't know if I'd call it bacon, but it's still really good. So like I said, I didn't get a ton of fresh produce just because we already have some. But I got avocados. I'm actually also allergic to avocados, which apparently have the same protein as bananas and birch pollen, but Anne makes avocado toast like almost every morning, so I just got these for her. Then I got some cherries. I don't know, I haven't had cherries in forever, but they looked really good. Mushrooms and zucchini. I could live off of mushrooms and zucchini alone. I very often will just like cut up a zucchini and mix it with some onions, kind of do like a stir fry thing for lunch. More gluten-free things. These kind of got squished, but they're rosemary and olive oil multi-seed snack crackers. Ben really likes the plain ones, but I've never seen the rosemary and olive oil ones, so I'll have to see what he thinks about these. I've never seen this at Aldi before, but they had riced cauliflower for once. So like I said, they've kind of started doing a bit better about like trendy foods, but this is garlic and herb flavored, so maybe like mix it in with some chicken or something, veggies. And then I got some, oh, it's not just sauerkraut, it's artisanal sauerkraut. This is classic. They had classic and Bavarian. I didn't know there were different versions, but as you guys also probably know, Aldi is a German brand, and I love German food, so I really do like their Deutsche Kitchen like brand. So I guess that's why they have 2 different regional versions, just because they actually like know German food. I love sauerkraut, and it's always good to eat fermented foods, so eat your fermented foods, kids. Kombucha, sauerkraut, kimchi. I got some real pickles. You guys know I love my pickles. I am kind of picky when it comes to pickles, though. Did you guys hear that pun? That wasn't even on purpose. But I've never tried Aldi's brand of pickles, so we'll see if they pass my test. Okay, and then everything else pretty much is drinks, so I'm just gonna try to go through these really quick to save time. Just some Nescafe, again, name brand, instant coffee. I have been making whipped coffee a ton. Like I said, I kind of get excited whenever I see name brand stuff at Aldi, partially because I'm like, oh, fancy, like I said, but also because you never know what there's going to be, and it's always kind of like a surprise. So one thing that I've never seen before that they had today were these Vita Coco like sparkling coconut waters, and I love coconut water. This one is pineapple passion fruit, and then there's lemon ginger, and there's also raspberry lime. So like all three of these sound amazing. And I also got some kombucha. I really like the brand GT's, which they always have at Aldi. Not always my favorite flavors, but I really like the gingerade, and then I also really like the cosmic cranberry. I also got some stone oven baked artisan flatbread. This, one of my favorite things to do is to take some pesto and like spread this on there and then sprinkle feta on top. Delish, but again, just kind of like a snack thing. And last but not least, like I said, I always get LaCroix because they always have a ton, which I hope they never stop selling it because I'll be very sad if they do. But I got 3 flavors. First is the Curate Lime, which I guess is supposed to be like fancier. This is the Blackberry Cucumber, really good. This is probably my favorite flavor. And then I got Hibiscus, really good. The Limoncello flavor, which I think this is a new one. I haven't seen it until this spring. But like, it's kind of like creamy tasting almost, which sounds gross, but like, it's really good. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I know it was very long, like all of my other ones. I tried to go as fast as I can, and I've now made a huge mess here. But if you enjoyed this video, don't forget to subscribe and turn on notifications. I'd really appreciate that. Comment down below. Honestly, my like favorite thing to do recently has been respond to comments, and I don't get a lot, so I would really love if you would talk to me. Anyway, thanks for watching. Bye!